in the QBO gym, and this is where we have numerous hands-on exercises that simulate real-life scenarios that you may encounter as a bookkeeper. Each month covers a variety of new topics and scenarios, and to make it a little bit easier for you, we break it down into 4 different sections. So if you are looking to work on your bookkeeping skills, this is the place for you. And if you want to do an entire month's worth of these all on your own, be sure to join our free 5-day bookkeeping challenge. All you need to do is click on the link in the description. But let's go ahead and get started with today's exercise, which is being pulled from our September Year 1 cardio section. At the top here is an animated video to give you an understanding of what you, the bookkeeper, will be doing for your client, Craig, this month. Below that is an interactive pre-assessment quiz that relates to the video up above. Below that are all of the exercises in this section. And at the bottom here is an optional area where after you have gone through all of the exercises in this section and completed them, you will unlock some sample marketing posts that you can use on your LinkedIn to share with everyone what you have learned so far. So let's dive into today's exercise where we're going to practice setting up a credit card, corporate credit card. So go ahead and click on that link to have it pulled up for you. I have it here on the right side of my screen, so let's read through the scenario. Craig set up new corporate Visa cards for each employee, Emily and John, to use for fuel, car washes, and bottled water. He retained a primary card for his own use as well. So let's take a look at how to set this up. You will need to be in the same session of the sample company that you did the previous exercises in. If you have not completed those yet, go ahead and click on the link on the top right corner of your screen. That'll take you to the first one, complete that one, and all the ones after that until you get back to this one. They all build on each other, so it's really important to start with that first one. I have the sample company pulled up here on the left side of my screen. This is the last page that I left off of from the previous exercise. So let's go ahead and get started with this one. One of the unique things about corporate credit cards is that typically there is one account that multiple cards fall under. This account is what you use to reconcile each month, even though it is not used for payments. So we're going to start by creating that parent account. So let's get to the chart of accounts by clicking from the left navigation bar, hovering over transactions, and then clicking on chart of accounts. So the left navigation bar is here on this left side. Here is that transactions, hover over that, and then chart of accounts. Now, in the chart of accounts, you can see that the existing Visa account already has a charge. This account won't work as the parent. The parent account is an umbrella account, and all of the Visa cards need to fall under it. It doesn't have any charges of its own, so we'll need to create that new Visa account. So if I scroll through here, here is that Visa, and you can see that there is a charge that's already on there that is from one of the previous exercises, which is why we're in the same session of the sample company here. So let's go ahead and create that new umbrella account. So if we scroll back to the top, we will see the green new button. Go ahead and click on that, and you'll get this pop out appearing for you. So let's go ahead and fill it out as follows. In the account name field, we're going to type Visa Corporate. So click into it and go ahead and type that. In the account type field, it is a credit card. So click on the down arrow, and then credit card is that last one right there before you scroll down. So click on that. In the detailed type field, we want to make sure it says credit card, which it does for me. In the opening balance field, we want to type 0. Craig just started using the Visa, and so at the beginning of the month, the balance is going to be 0. So go ahead and click into that, type a 0. We're going to leave the as of date we're going to change the as of date field to the first day of the month. So go ahead and click on that calendar icon and choose the first day of this month. Now, depending on when you're doing this, your date may be totally different, and that's totally fine. So just go ahead and choose the first day of the current month that you are in. In the description field, let's go ahead and type umbrella account. So click into that and type that. Umbrella account. Now, ultimately, there will be 4 Visa accounts: the parent account, which is the one that we're creating right now; Craig's account, which is the primary, it's the one that had that charge on it already; Emily's card; and John's card. So it may be helpful to put words here that help you discern one card from another, which is why we put that here in the description field. So now that we've created that, let's go ahead and click on the green Save button on the bottom right corner. And now we have created that account. If we scroll down, you could see that Visa Corporate. Next, we need to make Craig's card, or the primary account, a sub-account of the Visa corporate parent account that we just created. So basically, this is Craig's card. It is the primary one. It is the one that was already used. It had that balance that we discussed at the beginning. And we need to make this now a sub-account of the Visa corporate. So on this line right here, we want to, next to View Register, click on the down arrow and then select Edit. So I need to scroll over a little bit. So that Visa that has the $2,300 balance, go ahead and click on that down arrow. Go ahead and click on Edit. And now on this one, we want to click on the checkbox next to make this a sub account. So click on that. And then the parent account is that Visa corporate. So go ahead and click on that. And then we can go ahead and save this. So click the green button on the bottom right corner. And you'll notice now that it has moved under that Visa corporate, that umbrella account that we created. So now it is a sub account of that. Now we can go ahead and set up Emily and John's accounts, similar to how we just did for the corporate one. So let's go back up to the top and click on the green New button. And then we are going to fill it out as stated here below. Where am I? Okay, here it is. The account name field, we're going to type Visa 0576. And these are just the last 4 digits of the card. So it just makes it an easy identifier. Once again, in the account type field, we're going to select credit card and then make sure that the detail type also says credit card. Now this one, we want to click on the checkbox next to make this a sub account, and we want to choose the parent account select Visa, or to select Visa. Once it's selected, it will show in the field as Visa Corporate Visa. So we're actually putting this one under the sub account of we're making this a sub account of the sub account. So you want to click on this one. It's going to be a sub account of Craig's primary card. The opening balance we'll have as 0, and then that as of date, we are going to change it to the first day of the current month. So go ahead and do that. Again, your date may be different depending on when you are doing this. And then let's just give it a description here that this is for Emily's Visa. So click into that description field and go ahead and type Emily's Visa, so we know exactly who this is for. Even though the numbers we could identify that way, at quick glance we'll know who it is for. So this one has been created. Let's go ahead and click on the green Save button. And now if I scroll back down, we will see that her card has now been created and it's a sub account of Craig's card. Now let's go ahead and do the exact same thing this time for John. There's going to be a couple of small differences, but otherwise it's going to be the exact same process. So click on the green New button. In the account name field, we're going to type Visa 0577, which are the last 4 digits of his card. In the account type field, we're going to click the down arrow and then select credit card. Once again, just double checking that the detail type says credit card, which it does for me. This is a sub account of Craig's primary card. So go ahead and click on that checkbox, click the parent account field and select Visa, which is now it'll show as Visa Corporate under Visa or Craig's primary account. The opening balance, we're going to click into that and type 0. And then the as of date, we want to change that to the first day of this month. So go ahead and click on that. And then in the description field, we're going to make sure it says John's Visa so we know who this is for. So go ahead and type that in the description field. This is all set up properly, so we are good. Let's go ahead and click on the green Save button on the bottom right corner. And now the corporate visas are all set up properly. The Visa corporate parent account will be used for reconciliation, which is this one right here. The primary account, or Craig's card, will be used for payments and also some purchases in this case. And then the sub accounts for Emily and John are just going to be used for purchases. But that's it. That is how you would set up a corporate credit card. Now, if you like this exercise and you'd like to do more like it, be sure to join our free 5-day bookkeeping challenge. All you need to do is click on the link in the description. We're going to continue on, and if you want to join, be sure to leave this session of the sample company open, as you will need it for the next exercise in the cardio section, where we practice entering credit card transactions. And I will see you in the next video.